this weekend. Fly Racing, 15-second board up then, round 11 here. The MXGP of Lombok in Indonesia. Who will it be that grabs that all-important foxhole shot here in this first MX2 race? Gate drops, all eyes over to the right-hand side as we look down, left as they leave the start gate. Rider down at the back. Was that Hogmo again? No, there's Hogmo. So it must have been the Malaysian rider. But it's Hits who leads the way. Second, Van der Moosdijk. Third, Adamo. Adamo looking to go around the outside. Langenfelder in fourth, Everts in fifth place. As they cut through that tricky wave section over on the far part of the circuit into turn 10. The MX2 riders here haven't been going 2-2 onto the plateau, but maybe Jago Geerts just did that. Adamo and Langenfelder. Tyler Wolf around the outside, digging deep as he goes after the 72 of Everts. Almost out the front and the side door. Best seat in the house there for Lucas Koenen, as his teammate almost went off track. Don't want to be crashing in these conditions, losing a lot of energy picking yourself up. But the Wolf brings it over the line in that sixth position. His teammate, Lucas Koenen, winner a week ago in Sumbawa, feeling a little bit second-hand. Under the weather, fever, stomach bug, whatever it is. Asked him this morning if he was feeling any better, and he said, no, I feel worse in actual fact. But sometimes when the gate drops, adrenaline can do strange things. Gets you in the zone, and that's where he needs to maintain that focus for the next 27.5 minutes plus 2 laps. Lucas Koenen, there's the big 30-meter triple. Some riders getting over it, some not. The Wolf escaping from his number 96 teammate at the moment as he goes in pursuit of Everts. Here's Emil Weckman. Weckman in 8th place at the moment on the ship-to-cycle Honda SR Motor Blues machine. The 125 there in that 8th place, just behind the two Nastan Husqvarnas. But Geerts at the moment, 3 seconds clear of Roman Van der Moosdijk at the head of the field. A hotter day in store for these riders as well. Yesterday we were graced with drizzle, with breeze, with cloud cover, more crucially. Today, though, the sun is out, and the riders are going to be feeling it. Koenen still going after his teammate. These two still fighting over that 6th, 7th place at the moment. Oh, mistake there for Roman Van der Moosdijk on the exit of that turn. Back onto the start straight. He's been down, I think he has. So all of a sudden, Adamo and Langenfelder have gone through. And maybe even Everts. So Van der Moosdijk picking himself up ahead of Everts in 4th place. Right at the start of lap 2. Elsinger dropping down a couple of positions as well, because Weckman and Beniston have gone through. Elsinger now 10th. McClellan is in 11th place ahead of Sasha Koenen, Alfarisi, Viragi. And then Hogmo struggling So Jago Geerts, 5 seconds clear of Adamo, who's been promoted to second position at the expense of Roman Mostijk, who fell. And all of a sudden, Kai de Wolf down the inside of Everts muscles his way into 5th position. Right, here's Van der Moostijk's ball. Did we get it from outer space, or did we get it from terra firma? Yeah, here we go. Second rider in shot. There he is. Look, spins around and lays it down, picks himself up, pulls a 180, and rejoins the race in 4th place. A costly mistake for Van der Moostijk, falling from 2nd position. We're on lap 3. Still plenty of time remaining. Adamo putting in his fastest lap last time around. A second quicker than Jago Geerts. It was a 52.8 for him. Geerts was a 53.7. So the gap 5.3 seconds. As the riders disappear down past pit lane. Here's Weckman and Beniston. These two, 8th and 9th, as Beniston tries to get up the inside of the fin. And again through turn 4. Hopefully you can follow what's going on at home as well as we can. Everts, is he going to regroup here and go back after De Wolf? So Everts, who was fantastic a week ago, 2 second-place finishes in Sumbawa, just finding things a little more difficult here today in this first MX2 race. The circuit that's pretty quick. He has a little more technical racetracks, hills, bumps, ruts, all that kind of thing. As you can see, this one a little bit more point-to-point. Here's Langenfelder. He crosses the line. And the Moostijk breathing down his neck. These two fighting over 3rd and 4th place. Trying everything he can to get back on terms with Langenfelder after that mistake. Just behind them, Kai de Wolf. Coming into land now. There is the flash of the 74 in that 5th position. Those waves just starting to dry out. They'll start to get edgy as well as you change direction. Also in danger of changing direction. The back end just like lighting up, going across out to the outside, and then swinging back to a bit of a high side situation if you're not careful. But this here, 3rd, 4th and 5th, led out by Langenfelder. A couple of corners further around the track, Geerts and Adamo. Adamo just chipping away at Geerts' advantage at the moment. Elzinga down to 10th, ahead of McClellan, Sasha Kuhn and Kevin Horgmo. 4 laps complete. Still nothing in it between these three riders here. And Liam Evans there, just in the background. On the number 72 Red Bull KTM. Big ride this actually for the 74. Whatever his problem was at the end of the warm-up session this morning, he's been able to get himself sorted out, put his race face on. Got no choice really, because he is very much in the championship fight. Can't afford to lose any points when the championship is so close between him, Thibaut Benistan, Adamo and Jago Kietz in fourth place in the championship. Track not really rutting up because the nature of the dirt is not sort of heavy clay, so the riders aren't getting that same kind of circuit that you get in Germany or France, for instance. This is a little bit more Loket, Czech Republic, or Uddevalla in some places. Argentina, maybe, with that coarse dirt. Very loose, wispy dirt, but it is edgy underneath if you're not careful. Oh, surf that berm, Kai. Chucked it in there. Five laps complete then. Gap still pretty even between Van der Moosdijk, his teammate Kai de Wolf and Liam Evans. Koenen just hanging on in the background there in 7th place. Back to Langenfelder in 3rd. Just give you a quick rundown as to where these riders sit then. Geertz continues to lead from Adamo in 2nd. 3rd is Langenfelder. 4th, Van der Moosdijk on the number 39. Here he is, 5th for Kai de Wolf. 6, Evans. 7, Lucas Koenen. 8, Thibaut Benistan. 9, Emil Weckman. And 10th is Rick Elzinga. Wow, both the Husqvarna riders just lighting up on the exit of turn 10. 11th is Cameron McClellan. 12th, Sasha Koenen. 13th is Hawkmo. Watch this here. Opposite lock for both riders. Shows how hard they're pushing and how unpredictable this surface is as well this weekend. Working our way into lap 7 then. These guys absolutely pushing everything in these laps here. Almost running qualifying laps. Here's Langenfelder, still there in 3rd. Bit of a gap between him and Adamo. And he can't afford to switch off either because he's got Van der Moosdijk there in 4th. Kai de Wolf in 5th place. Snapping at his rear wheel. Full send as they go through those waves and then attack that Monster Energy triple jump. It's a lot higher when you're stood trackside, when these guys fly 30 meters through the air. And listen to the rev range as they're swinging through that turn 6, the left-hander through those waves. No shutting off, just full commitment. Here comes de Wolf, getting closer to his teammate. Cleanly through there this time around. plus 2 laps to go. MX2 race 1 here, round 11. We're at the MXGP of Lombok in Indonesia. Here's Liam Everts, currently in 6th place at the moment. Langenfelder keeping a cool, calm head in 3rd place. Knows a good result in this first one will set him on course for at least a podium, maybe even a Grand Prix victory. Here's Rick Elzinga. And it was Elzinga who grabbed the foxhole shot then. So Elzinga just in the middle, maybe hits, thought he had it, but Elzinga just by a nobble, possibly. This is Elzinga now, just a moment ago, going past Emma Wetman, so he's up in the 9th place now. So Foxhole shot winner and now up in the 9th place, the young Dutchman. Had word that Elzinga may also be feeling a little bit under the weather as well. So 2 of the 3 Monster Energy Yamahas. And if you go back to a week ago in Sumbawa, all 3 riders have been sick because riding with fever last week, Jago Geerts managed to pick up a podium. But he's recovered. Here's Thibaut Beneston still circulating in 8th place. Oh yeah, there's that double-double situation. So he and his teammate Geerts seat bouncing their way onto that plateau. Nice line if you get it right, but you have to be absolute inch perfect, especially when you look at the landing zone and how steep it is, because it was designed as a takeoff. Anyway, here's Jago Geerts, 3.6 seconds clear of Adamo at the moment. Sector 1 is where he needs to work, so between the finish line and this part of the racetrack now, just either into or out of this turn 4. Led every one of the 12 laps yesterday in the ramp qualifying race. A little bit of leg swag there, possibly realised he was jumping long. Mostike, meanwhile, still there in 4th position. See how important it is, but he doesn't get the triple. He's not been jumping the triple, as his teammate, De Wolf, behind him, constantly jumping that. But maybe Van der Mostike just wanting to make the inside line into turn 7. So Land with the brakes on after going 2-1. Most of these guys going inside through here, apart from De Wolf, who's going single, but then not getting the correct lane, the correct rhythm. Here's Adamo, still there in 2nd position, 3.5, 4 seconds behind Geerts. So the Red Bull KTM rider picking up points, more points on Thibaut Beneston and Kai De Wolf. So he'll be feeling good about himself at the moment. Was 9 at the start of the race. Gap coming down just less than 3 seconds between Geerts and Adamo. Still 10.5 minutes or thereabouts to go. Plus 2 laps. Is Adamo getting 2nd wind here? Yet to win a race in MX2, don't forget. The Thai rider there, number 77, Yiro Wanalak. Want to look where he's going. Looking good, isn't he, Adamo? Chasing the dirt. There's the leader just going out of sight. Is Adamo getting this plateau, yes or no? Yes, he is. Also seat bouncing on and doubling off. Quickest line, if he can get it right. Probably why these two are pulling clear of Langenfelder. See how the ground is just starting to firm up as well. But because of the nature of the loose, loamy turns, riders all weekend have been running scoot tyres. Still fully committed. Meanwhile, Langenfelder, Van der Moosdijk, De Wolf and Evans still separated by about 2 or 3 seconds. Very easy to lose the front end. You just saw De Wolf fighting that front end through that first part of the right-hander. 10 laps complete, still no change in the first 6 or 7 positions. Kunin 7, finished on 8, Rick Elsinger 9, McClellan 10, Horgmo 11, Sasha Kunin in 12th place. Sedan in 14th, ahead of Viragi. Ground you make up when you do get that triple right. Lucas Kunin still in 7th position, but these two here from the same team, Nastan Husqvarna, closing up on Langenfelder now, and De Wolf even having a look at the inside of his teammate Van der Moosdijk. Evans just coming into view briefly. How much more of this can Langenfelder take here? Because Van der Moosdijk closer than he was a couple of laps ago, closest he's been all race. Trying to get back into 3rd position here. Remember, he was 2nd on the opening lap. He's going to cut back to the inside here. Beautiful, beautiful line there. But he may lose out again. No, not quite. Van der Moosdijk now up in the 3rd place. And Kai de Wolf nips through on the inside as well, almost immediately. So 2 passes in 2 corners. Langenfelder all of a sudden finds himself in 5th place. How far behind is Liam Everts? Because he'll want a little bit of this as well, won't he, surely? Get in this wave section. Pretty spot on. You know what? I think if he's not through on the final lap on his teammate, that turn 10, that tight right-hander at the end of that wave section might be one of the places where he'll be looking to line him up if he gets the waves perfect. He just have to force the issue. Now up in the 10th place. McClellan still there in 11th. Sasha Kunin 12th. Hansen now 13th. And Weckman 14. Right, watch this here. Langenfelder knew he was there, tried to squeeze him, but Van der Moosdijk read him like a book and ran him wide on the exit the turn. Just had to be careful that he wasn't going to get outdone by his teammate. In a similar situation here, Kai de Wolf squared off the German, and he too found his way past the gas rider. Right, can de Wolf do anything about his teammate? Langenfelder already starting to wrap his tongue around the rear wheel sprocket. Maybe the conditions just getting the better of him here, but these two still pushing on, throwing everything into this first race. Can he get in and out of the turn early? Yes, he can. De Wolf, good drive. Will he cut back to the inside here in the next turn? Well, he's good through the wave section. He may make this pass a little earlier than planned, but here he is, look, doubling his way through those waves, and will he make that lunge here? Not quite, not this time around. These two third and fourth at the moment. Riders coming into a good run of form. Van der Moosdijk and Kai de Wolf. Shame that he picked up that ankle injury just before Germany, Kai de Wolf. Right there as a championship leader, didn't he? Had to dig in and grit his teeth. 13 laps complete. But it's Geertz who continues to lead now, 8 seconds clear of Adamo. Van der Moosdijk another 22 seconds further back in this battle with de Wolf. Langenfelder's next, then Everts, Koenen, Beniston and Elzinga. They ran out the top 10 at the moment. So Borgmo finding his way past. Done there. This time going double single, just like his teammate. Realizes that he's going to have to try something a little bit different if he is to capitalize on him. And here he goes. This is what has been working for the last 5 or 6 laps. And de Wolf goes through, takes third place. Lap 14, it's a long time to wait. Does it with a couple minutes left on the clock. Can't say that move wasn't coming, but Van der Moosdijk looking to strike right back here. If he can get in and out of the turn, well, he goes around the outside. Outfoxes de Wolf. And de Wolf maintains that 4th position after all that. Got up to 3rd briefly, shuffled back to 4th. Van der Moosdijk not letting this one lie, is it? Van der Moosdijk now just starting to dig in. No change in the top 10. McClellan now up in the 10th place. So Camden McClellan has found his way past Elzinga. All right, here's Jago Geertz, the Belgian on the Montreal Yamaha. Leading the way here, wide, double on, double off. 9 seconds clear of Adamo at the moment. Adamo in the opposite corner, just there through the rhythm. Two-lap board getting ready to, this time around. 3 or 4 corners away for the number 93. Lining up for his 100th Grand Prix this weekend, Jago Geerts. Still about 9 seconds, looks like. So Adamo maybe just saying, you know what, I tried, put everything into it, just not able to find a way to close down the leader. Maybe thinking, right, save some for the second race instead. 2 laps to go, gap 9.4 between these two, Geerts and Adamo. Van der Moosdijk 12.3 seconds further back. Then De Wolf about a 2.5 adrift of his teammate. We've got Langenfelder 5, Evert 6, Koenen 7, Lucas, Beniston 8, Horgmo 9, McClellan 10, Hansa 11, Sasha Koenen 12, Elzinga now just starting to drop. Feeling the heat from the fever or the stomach bug, whatever it is that he's got now. He's in 13th place, ahead of Emil Weckman, Scotty Maraghi, then Delvintor Alfarisi, 777 of Yira Wanalak, Nakami Makarim, Diva Ismayana, and Mohammed Iroli of Malaysia. Is there one last throw of the dice for Kai De Wolf? This was these two a moment ago. Watch this here. This is where he was lining them up in turn 10 at the end of the waves. Got close enough. Just ran him deep into the turn to prevent any comeback. That was for third. And then a couple of corners later, Van der Moosdijk just said, right, you're going to go inside to defend. Probably thinking that Van der Moosdijk was just going to square him off, but he just went and railed the outside line, took that third place back. Good riding, though, from both the Nastan Husqvarnas. It's Van der Moosdijk who continues to hold that advantage over his teammate at the moment. Into the final lap. Jago Geerts. Not doing his championship chances any harm here. Knows there's still quite a few rounds left just to get himself back into title contention, but between now and then, just take it one race at a time. Keep picking up the points, the rest will take care of itself. A one-lap showdown between third and fourth, Van der Moosdijk and De Wolf. See the braking bumps now just starting to form. Then how loose it is through those turns. Van der Moosdijk here. Just missing the side panel on that right side. Oh, and he just gets unseated mid-turn. He knew he needed to have a good advantage over De Wolf by the end of this wave section. That's exactly what he's done, but it's not prevented De Wolf closing in on him again. Just starting to run out of time now. The number 74. Meanwhile, 3 corners from home. Jago Geerts getting ready to cross the line. And Geerts wins race 1 here in Lombok, his 7th race win of the season. And wins it